Good afternoon, YouTube. Today's video is all about the coronavirus, of course, because it's infecting everybody's life, and how I believe it's going to affect our politics here in the United States, with special focus on the upcoming presidential election. Well, let's start talking first about this coronavirus and what kind of an impact I expect to see. And when I mean I expect to see, I mean what the experts that I'm paying attention to expect to see. Okay, so right now we've got about 25,000 people that have been infected. Out of a population of 340 million, they're expecting to see 100 million people infected. Now, the reason why we're all hiding in our houses today is because they're trying to stretch out how we handle these infections. You know, if everybody gets sick at the same time, the hospitals will be overrun. If we can stretch out the infection rate over a few months, then we might be able to, handle this thing with the resources that we have available and will have very soon. Okay, but we're going to suffer a significant loss of life. Let me explain. Now, in this article, they're claiming that the death rate for the virus is 3.4%. That means that if 100 million people are infected, that 3.4 million of them are going to die. I don't think the rate is that high. I've heard a number like 1%, which is still pretty high, as it's 3 times higher than the flu. But we're still talking about 1 million people. So we're talking about a significant event here. All right. Yeah. Now, this is a once-in-a-century event. Now, what I'm finding interesting about this is how it's going to play out politically. Okay? Spoiler alert, I think we come out of this thing better off than when we went in. All right? Now, let me just go ahead and walk you through that and get you to that place. First of all, let's start with how the Democrats are handling this. Well, the Democrats and their allies in the media have decided that they're going to weaponize this crisis and attempt to harm Trump politically, hoping to drive down his numbers enough to where he loses re-election in November, and that they can get the power back. But you didn't do anything with the power when you had it. What are you going to do differently than Obama did? Okay, how did you handle the financial crisis? You did nothing. Now, but yet here they go. There we go. All right, Democrats are putting the workers first. Sure you are. Senator Harris. Didn't she used to date that Bobby Brown guy that was like mayor of San Francisco? Isn't that how she got that job? Did she sleep her way to that position? I think she did. Man, she must be pretty hot if she was able to get into the Senate with her special talents. Let's see. Senate local officials, coronavirus actions in their own hands because the evil orange man is inadequate. Oh, look. The guy that was probably going to die anyway died. Let's all feel bad for him. Oh, I love this picture. Look at that. You just they couldn't have picked a worse picture. Man, why do they hate him so much? That's what I'd like to know. All right, so anyway, I digress. So the Democrats and the establishment don't like Trump, and they're weaponizing this in the hopes of driving down his numbers. But they've got a problem. The problem is his numbers aren't going down. They're going up. New poll, 55% of Americans approve of the president's management. Really? Maybe if they talked even more shit about the president, maybe that would change. I wonder why his numbers are going up. I thought he had a ceiling of 44%. Where are all these extra votes coming from? Oh, looky here. Here's my friend Jimmy Dore. Let me tell you about Mr. Dore here. He's a progressive. He wants Bernie Sanders to be president. But guess what? Mr. Dore likes Donald Trump because Donald Trump is advocating all kinds of programs that he, as a progressive, would like to see, like the direct cash payments, the not foreclosing on people, suspending student loans, all the stuff they were hoping that Obama would do, but didn't. And then he's also pointing out here that Nancy Pelosi is blocking those direct cash payments. But what? But over here, I thought that they were going to be putting the workers first. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, the progressives are going to bolt from the Democratic Party. They're either going to bolt or they're not going to vote. And that's going to spell doom for the Democrats in November. That's my prediction. And of course, it's also going to have a lot of other far-reaching impacts. For instance, you can expect some sort of serious health care reform over this. You can expect, not once we shut down these borders, they'll reopen, but with significant modifications. It's not going to be back to normal. And globalization, if the one thing we take away from this that is most important of all is that we need to be able to manufacture what we need here in this country. So, when this is all over with and we have buried our dead, I believe we will come out stronger for this. The Democrats will have been exposed again for being incompetent. Trump will win re-election, and he will, rule from the center. And the media, they'll probably all be gone because everybody goes to YouTube now for their news. I mean, really, who pays attention to what's on MSNBC? Anyway, so that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess come November, I should probably have another video to see how the prediction turned out. Yeah, maybe I will. Anyway, enjoy your day, stay safe. Oh, by the way, wear gloves. If you go out, it's not good. A mask isn't good enough. You got to wear the gloves. Okay? All right. See you later.